Story 1. It is a straightforward process. We understand the purpose and the necessary steps, so there is no need to complicate it. Story 2. Can you be more specific? Are you referring to a morning routine that includes showering and similar activities? Or are you talking about a man going to the restroom? In the latter case, it doesn't take long to use the restroom when you don't have to rearrange a lot of clothing. Unfortunately, some men do not wash their hands, which extends the time they spend there. For the former, I cannot complete it in 5 minutes. I generally start with using the toilet, washing my hands, brushing my teeth, showering, and shaving, which typically takes around 15 minutes to half an hour to complete all of that. Story 3. Shower, dry off, shave, apply deodorant, brush hair and teeth, and then get dressed. This takes about 10 to 15 minutes in total. There is no makeup, no tweezing, no nail polish, and no checking for wrinkles or blemishes. Just get on with the day. Story 4. We aren't shapeshifters. We don't spend time erasing ourselves. We're fine with who we are without a coat of paint. Story 5. Guys simply have less to do. My daily routine takes about 10 minutes. I brush my teeth while the shower warms up. Then I shower, dry off, clean my ears, apply hair gel, and put on deodorant. I have short hair and trim my beard once a week. And guess what? I do it in the same order every time. Otherwise, I might miss a step. Story 6. Practice is important, especially when you are treated like a labor asset, and self-care and maintenance become issues because they do not lead to productivity. Story 7. Personally, I don't care much about my appearance. I shower using a 2-in-1 dandruff shampoo and conditioner along with body wash, and that's about it. Besides that, I brush my teeth and apply a sunscreen face moisturizer. I wash my hair once a week, applying coconut oil when I rinse it once or twice a week. I don't shave daily. I trim my beard once a week. I also take cold showers, so I don't want to spend too much time in there. Story 8. We do not spend an hour looking at ourselves in the mirror. This is just a joke. No real shade here. Just having fun. Story 9. Maybe closer to 10 minutes for me. I don't need to deal with hair and makeup, and my wardrobe is set so all my pieces are coordinated. I can just grab and go. Sure, I'd love to lounge in the shower and take my time, but that's what weekends are for. Story 10. Well, most men tend not to wear makeup, and we generally don't have enough hair to require more than a few strokes with a brush or comb. Since those two aspects are what women spend the most time on, once we eliminate them, you don't need to spend much time in the bathroom getting ready. Story 11. I'm a farmer. I could come in from the barn, take a shower, and be ready to go out for the evening in 10 minutes. To this day, my wife still cannot believe how I do it. I told her it could be 9 minutes if she would come in and help me shower. Then again, if she was really helping me in the shower, it might add another 10 minutes. Story 12. 5 minutes? I take 15 to 20 minutes to shave, 15 to 20 minutes to shower, and 10 to 13 minutes to get ready. I would question if these guys even wash themselves if they are ready in 5 minutes. Story 13. I don't need to shower every time I go out. Brushing my teeth is quick, and applying deodorant is also quick. How does this take longer than 5 minutes? Story 14. How long does it take to run a comb through your hair, put on deodorant if needed, shave your face, and get dressed? About 5 minutes. Just don't overthink it. We aren't trying to create illusions. We're just going to the store for milk or something. Story 15. Most men dress poorly and often do minimal grooming. Anyone who cares about their appearance will invest a bit more effort. Story 16. I know what I am going to do before I go in there. To be fair, setting up my routine is a longer process. I spend hours getting ready, so when it comes to showtime, I look like a wizard. It may be just 5 minutes of action, but it involves at least 2 hours of pre-planning spread across a few weeks. Story 17. Anyone who claims they can get ready in 5 minutes is either lying or not doing it correctly. I spend 5 minutes just brushing my teeth, but I do this while picking out my clothes and getting dressed. Story 18. Even if we spend 1 hour getting ready, we still don't receive compliments. Most men have learned that it doesn't matter if you spend 5 minutes or 5 hours. People who take over an hour to prepare are usually vain or have a lot of grooming maintenance, such as hair care. Story 19. Brushing my teeth and shaving while in the shower is the kind of practice I sometimes use. I usually prefer to wake up earlier so I can take my time, but if I'm in a rush, that's how I manage it. Story 20. There isn't a lot to do. Clothes are already laid out the night before, and it's basically showering, brushing my teeth, and styling my hair. From being awake to leaving the house takes 30 minutes. Story 21. I don't understand why it should take more than 5 minutes unless you need to shower and shave. What's there to do? Brush your teeth, comb your hair, put on some deodorant, and maybe blow your nose or clean your ears with cotton swabs. Changing clothes takes less than 1 minute if they're already picked out and with you. Even a high school varsity basketball team can inbound the ball, go the length of the court, not rush, and set up a decent look for a final shot with just 10 seconds left. 5 minutes is 300 full Mississippis. It's a long time if you aren't staring at yourself in the mirror wasting time. Story 22. My head is shaved, and I have a beard, so there's no need to shave. I brush my teeth in the shower. I can go from bed to car in 11 minutes, freshly showered and all. Story 23. When entering the bathroom, turn on the shower to reach a comfortable temperature. Undress, grab your toothbrush and add toothpaste. Step into the hot shower and brush your teeth while getting wet. After brushing, take shampoo, apply it to your hair, and rinse it out. As the water runs down your body, use it to clean yourself. Once finished, grab a towel and dry your hair and body before leaving the shower. This saves time when drying the shower afterward. Total time, less than 5 minutes. Story 24. Because it only takes 5 minutes to trim or shave a beard, and we only need to do it once a week. Moreover, our worth to society is not based on how good we look. It is determined by what we provide. Attraction still matters, but it is not the main focus. Story 25. There is not much to do. The only activity that takes a considerable amount of time is shaving and grooming my face. Otherwise, we do not apply makeup. We simply wash, dry off, and put on clothes. Story 26. As a man, I need to know this too, because it takes me at least 45 minutes to get ready, and my wife hates it. Story 27. If I take my time, I would say it takes 20 to 30 minutes from getting out of bed to leaving the house. It takes 5 minutes to use the restroom or just sit and think, 10 minutes to shower, 2 minutes to put on clothes, and 3 minutes for my face and hair. Story 28. Shower, dry off, apply deodorant, put on clothes and shoes, brush teeth, and you are done. We don't spend another hour applying makeup, styling our hair, or changing outfits multiple times. Story 29. Speaking from my personal experience, I notice my significant other doesn't have much planned out before she starts getting ready. She needs to decide on makeup, outfit, and whether she wants to wash her hair. It seems that planning is part of the process of getting ready. When I am getting ready, I already know what I will wear and what I need to accomplish in the bathroom at least an hour before I need to start. Then it's just about executing the plan. It takes me 5 to 10 minutes and then I'm done. Story 30. It's the lack of hair. I always have short hair and I am fast. I am growing my hair to donate, and now it takes a lot longer. Story 31. At most, I apply lotion to my arms and face, then check that my hair is okay. That's about it. I don't even use hair products or a comb most of the time. Story 32. My wife questioned my showering hygiene until I demonstrated that I actually do use soap during my 2-minute showers. Story 33. 1 minute. Wet the whole body. 1.5 minutes, rub soap. 1.5 minutes, wash the body. 1 minute, dry the body. Total 5 minutes. There is no complexity involved. Story 34. It depends. If I am preparing for work, I spend 3 minutes. I use the restroom, wash my face with a cloth, brush my teeth, put on my hat, and I am out in under 3 minutes. When going on a date with my wife, it takes 30 minutes easily. I take a thorough shower, trim my beard, clean up my facial hairlines, and dress nicely, covering all aspects. Story 35. It is something we have to do, but we do not really enjoy it, so we try to simplify and optimize the process as much as possible. Story 36. 2 minutes to brush my teeth, 5 minutes to shower, 2 minutes to dry my hair, clean my ears, and shave. Bam! Done. What more is needed? I empathize with women who have long hair or wear makeup. I just don't understand how they don't plan for the time it takes to get ready. My sister can get ready in 15 minutes if she air dries her hair, or 45 minutes if she goes all out and it's not a humid day. Story 37. Up at 6:03, in the bathroom from about 6:07 to 6:21, made some coffee, collected my thoughts, and left the door around 6:30 to 6:35. Story 38. Not wearing makeup helps keep my preparation time low. If I'm just getting ready for the day, I only need to brush my teeth, oil and brush my beard, apply face lotion, and get dressed. I usually go to the bathroom right when I wake up, typically 30 minutes to an hour before I start getting ready. I shower at night before bed, brush my teeth, and use deodorant then. I don't think I've ever needed to use deodorant in the morning again. Taking care of my beard is the longest part of my normal routine, but if I don't need to trim or clean my lines, it still only takes 3 or 4 minutes. Brushing my teeth takes 2 minutes, maybe an additional 2 to floss and 30 to 45 seconds for mouthwash. Story 39. My morning routine is a process that I constantly try to make more efficient. I brush my teeth in the shower, and after I towel off, I make my bed while I air dry. Story 40. I shower quickly, taking less than 5 minutes. However, if there is music playing, you can be sure I will sing for 15 minutes with a towel wrapped around my waist. Story 41. Bald with no hair to style. The Sonicare toothbrush takes 2 minutes. Splash water on your face, take your supplements, use mouthwash, apply cologne, and you're done. Story 42. Well, we don't have to worry about makeup or excessive hairstyles that take forever to crimp, curl, or pin. So why would we need more than 5 minutes to shower and shave? Story 43. 1 minute to use the restroom. 2 minutes to brush my teeth and floss. 1 minute to wash my face and apply moisturizer. Deodorant applied. Story 44. Everything except your teeth can be washed with the same product when you are a man. In and out, no mess. Hot water costs money. Story 45. A man showers with or without soap. He combs his hair with fewer than 10 strokes. He brushes his teeth and applies beef tallow face moisturizer. Story 46. 3 minutes of brushing my teeth, 20 seconds of applying deodorant and perfume, and another 10 seconds of washing my face. Story 47. A quick shower takes about 2 minutes. Drying takes around 1 minute. Applying deodorant takes less than 20 seconds, and brushing teeth takes less than 2 minutes. So I can be ready in 5 minutes. However, I would prefer to use the restroom, weigh myself, drink about 700 milliliters of water, start showering, soak anti-dandruff shampoo for 5 minutes, scrub my body, wash my face with a facial cleanser, floss, brush my teeth, gargle, apply moisturizer, sunscreen, deodorant, and perfume, style my hair, which would take 15 to 20 minutes. Story 48. It also depends on the state of mind you are in. If you sleep through your alarm for 30 minutes and realize you are going to be late, the brain goes on full alertness. It is like when you play certain real-time strategy games. When the computer voice says, "Your base is under attack," you hit the spacebar and defend your base. The same concept applies to brushing your teeth. The brain becomes aware and counts the number of times you brush your teeth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower the toothbrush from the upper right part of your teeth to the lower right part of your teeth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Switch to the other side of your teeth. Then you apply what you learned in mixed martial arts or Muay Thai. Step 1 foot to the right for a better angle. Instead of throwing a roundhouse kick, you grab your face towel. So, if you want to be fast, that's the way. If not, turn your brain off and cruise. Story 49. I take a short 3-minute shower where I quickly clean myself with soap and shampoo. In the same shower, I floss and brush my teeth. Then I dry myself, apply deodorant, get dressed, comb my hair, and apply perfume. Takes me about 7 to 9 minutes in total. Story 50. I am a big guy and always start sweating after the shower. It takes about 15 minutes from start to finish, or 20 minutes if I decide to pleasure myself, from the time I step out of my room until I am dressed and stop sweating. Story 51. Most have short hair and do not style it. Most do not wear makeup, as many facial products are not typically used by men. Story 52. I don't really care about how I look for work. In general, I have no one to impress, so it takes me 10 minutes in the morning to get ready between using the restroom and brushing my teeth. Story 53. 5 minutes is accurate if you separate my shower time. All I need to do is brush my teeth, comb my hair, groom my beard, and apply deodorant. Including the shower, it takes a total of 10 to 15 minutes, depending on the season. Story 54. Most people do not adequately wash their hands. Whenever they use the restroom at home, it seems to take them a long time. As a woman, I usually take 5 to 10 minutes, but I've always been fast. Takes about 5 minutes if I'm just using the toilet, as I spend 1 to 2 minutes on that, picking up things that fell or tidying up, and about 2 minutes washing my hands. If I'm taking a shower, it takes 10 minutes for my hair. I usually clean the shower a little or do body scrubs while letting the conditioner sit in my hair. Story 55. These days it takes me a bit longer than 5 minutes, but that's just because I have let my hair grow out over the last few years. When I had short hair, I could easily take a 5-minute shower. I would get in the shower, grab shampoo, and wash my hair. While rinsing, I would grab soap and start washing my body. It didn't take long when it was all in sequence. I'm pretty sure my record for getting ready after a shift in the kitchen was 8 minutes from the kitchen door to the parking lot, showered, shaved, and dressed. The dorms were in the basement of that lodge too. Story 56. I multitask. I brush my teeth or comb my hair in the bathroom, but even if I didn't do that, I could still be out in under 5 minutes. Story 57. I can put eggs in water, take a shower, and be out in time for them to be soft-boiled. The second part involves starting the coffee machine and toaster at the same time so that I can wash up and eat in 11 minutes. Story 58. I don't know either. My basic routine takes at least 15 minutes if I don't have to shower or shave, and 40 minutes if I have to do both. Story 59. I can be ready to leave in 20 minutes. It would be a waste of time if I took longer than 5 minutes in the bathroom. Story 61. Turn on the shower and allow it to warm up for about 15 seconds. Enter the shower for 5 seconds. Soak your head for 1 minute. Apply shampoo for 5 seconds. Avoid head scratches for 10 seconds. Rinse for 30 seconds. Apply conditioner for 5 seconds. Avoid head scratches for 10 seconds. Rinse again for 30 seconds. 10. Wash your neck, armpits, arms, chest, belly, and legs for a maximum of 2 minutes. 11. Rinse for a maximum of 1 minute. 12. Thoroughly wash the tip of the penis, ensuring cleanliness for 30 seconds. 13. Turn the faucet off for 5 seconds. 14. Dry yourself for 30 seconds. 15. You are done. Total time: 6 minutes and 45 seconds. Story 61. I can if I want to, but the bathroom is my place of refuge and peace. My visits take a long time. Story 62. Shave while in the shower, towel off, apply deodorant, get dressed, brush hair 3 times, and I am done. 5 minutes is shorter than I prefer, but I can manage it if necessary. Story 63. I spread out the more time-intensive maintenance. I have a shaved head and a beard, so I do those 2 to 3 times a week in the evening after the gym. I shower every evening as well, so in the morning, I literally just brush my teeth, wash my face, moisturize, and get dressed. Story 64. We don't wear makeup or style our hair much. We keep each haircut short or long as necessary to touch each body part once to be finished. Story 65. I don't. Shaving and styling my beard will take at least 10 minutes by itself. I use a straight razor for precision on my cheeks because it minimizes irritation. Story 66. Less to do. My hair is so short that I comb it with a washcloth. I shower with shampoo and body wash. I brush my teeth in the shower. Then I dry off, apply deodorant, and use beard oil before combing my beard. I'm done in 8 to 10 minutes, tops. Story 67. I put my clothes in the bathroom the night before so I don't wake my girlfriend. I wake up at 6:20 a.m., shower for 5 minutes, put my clothes on, grab my backpack, and leave by 6:30 a.m. What I don't understand is how women take so long every time. Aren't you doing the same thing? And why haven't you become more efficient at it if you've done it so many times? Story 68. Brush your teeth for 2 minutes. Shower for 3 minutes, focusing on your hair, underarms, groin, and feet. Take a longer shower when you return from work. Story 69. We were ready before entering the bathroom. Since women take a while, we figured we should get 5 minutes to ourselves and just sit on the toilet scrolling the internet. Story 70. I have hair down to my belt, and it takes me 8 minutes to get in and out of a shower at a leisurely pace. Story 71. Who takes any longer? A 1-minute shower and using the same drain to pee adds just a few more feet. Having a short haircut means no brushing, little time needed to wash, and no need for conditioner. Just use soap to wash the rest. Drying takes 15 seconds. I throw on clothes that I set out the night before, put in contact lenses, trim any errant facial hair, and brush my teeth. I am in and out in 4 to 5 minutes. Story 72. I can too. I don't understand how other women take so long. Put your hair up, get dressed, and walk out the door. Story 73. 5 minutes? What takes 5 minutes in the washroom to get ready? It's like shopping. I know what I want or need, I go get it, and then I'm home just a few minutes later. We don't shop around or stress over the details, I guess. Story 74. As a man, I have no idea. I take about an hour to get ready unless I'm going to the store or something. Story 75. I don't. My hair is very straight and difficult to manage. I can't just comb it when it's wet. It needs to have product in it. I also shave every day and maintain good oral hygiene, which takes me a while. Story 76. No makeup. Hair is easier to manage for the most part. A toothbrush, a swipe of deodorant, and a quick hairbrush, and we are good to go. 5 minutes would feel long for me. Story 77. We make a decision and stick to it. Generally, we do not care what others think about our appearance. We prioritize comfort. It is easy to throw on some shorts or jeans and a t-shirt or polo and go. Story 78. I don't have a skincare routine or wear makeup. My head is shaved, so I don't need to comb my hair. Story 79. I know what I am there for. I understand that using 10 different products won't make any difference other than draining my wallet. Most skin health comes from diet and spending time outdoors. I don't hate my face, which is nice, as I don't feel the need to cover it up with layers of makeup. Story 80. We become increasingly efficient at tasks that become routines. There is no need to complicate something we perform daily. In fact, we are considering ways to do it even faster. Story 81. Step 1. Turn on the shower. Step 2. Use the toilet for personal hygiene. Flush. Step 3. Wash your hair, armpits, crotch, and backside. Step 4. Get dressed. Step 2 is a time saver. Story 82. 2-minute shower, 3 minutes combing hair, optional hair gel, shave if necessary, and apply deodorant before leaving. Story 83. 5 minutes, including showering, is absurd. 5 minutes for the toilet is not enough. Go in, take care of business, scrub, and wash hands for a minute. The morning routine definitely takes longer, maybe 15 minutes excluding the shower. I have long hair, so it takes a minimum of 30 minutes to shower. It does not dry in under 20 minutes. Story 84. When I had short hair, I could step in the shower, wash my hair, lather my body, rinse, towel dry my hair, brush my teeth, and apply deodorant in about 6 to 8 minutes. The key was the short hair. A quick shampoo and brushing was all it took. However, I'm not applying makeup or skincare lotions, and short hair only takes about 30 seconds to wash, rinse, and brush out. Now that summer is here, I experience dry skin from the chlorine in the swimming pool. I need bug spray and suntan lotion. My hair has gotten longer and all this takes time. Washing hair that comes down to the middle of my back has become a project, as I can't simply neglect it knowing it will need a trim every 6 weeks. I also periodically have to deep condition it to prevent it from becoming dry and unruly. Applying suntan lotion, bug spray, and moisturizers to my legs, so they don't itch all day, also takes time. What used to be an 8-minute routine from starting to brush my teeth to being fully clothed has now grown to about 20 to 25 minutes. Story 85. It takes me 15 to 45 minutes, depending on what needs to be done. However, waking up without getting ready at all is always an option. Story 86. Go into the bathroom. Get dressed if you haven't already. I usually get dressed in my room beforehand. Use the restroom, brush your teeth, and brush your hair. Done. Story 87. If you mean in the morning, all I need to do is use the restroom, apply deodorant, and brush my teeth. I shower at night and keep my hair short so I don't have to fuss with it. Therefore, I don't have anything else to do. Story 88. It's because we don't have to spend as much time applying products or doing our hair or nails, and then checking everything to ensure it looks good or spending extra time fixing it. Even the time needed to care for shoulder-length hair can consume a lot of time that most guys don't need to deal with, which is why many girls will skip washing their hair on certain days. If you're a guy and your only goal is to get cleaned and dressed efficiently, it should only take 5 to 10 minutes on average. It may take longer if you have longer hair or need to spend time applying gel and styling it, but even that process is typically quick. Story 89. There is not much to do. No makeup, no hair products or styling beyond, maybe pushing a few stray hairs back into place, and no skincare products. At most, I need to shave quickly. Story 90. It's not like we are using your glasses. It won't take us that long to get in and out of the bathroom. Story 91. 5 minutes? For me, it's sitting on the floor and procrastinating about all the potential stressful things for 20 minutes, showering for 10 minutes, relaxing for 6 to 7 minutes, brushing my hair for 1 minute, brushing my teeth for 4 minutes, washing my face with soap for 3 minutes, and then leaving. That's a total of 40 minutes or longer in the bathroom. I'm not proud. Story 92. Most men do not focus on activities like flossing, brushing their teeth before going out, maintaining a skincare routine, styling their hair, or using cosmetics. On average, shorter hair for men allows them to towel dry it. In contrast, women often need to blow dry their hair, which contributes to a difference in time spent on personal grooming. Story 93. How do men manage to be ready in the bathroom after 5 minutes? It's simple. Society really doesn't care what males look like, which makes the quick 5-minute bathroom prep possible. A quick shave and brushing your teeth and you're basically good to go. Depending on whether you have a high-end job, some additional preparation might be necessary. However, for the average man, you can usually get away with just a quick shave and brushing your teeth if you're in a hurry. Even if you add a shower, it might only extend the total bathroom time to around 15 to 20 minutes. Story 94. We don't wear makeup, fake nails, or fake eyelashes, and we don't wash our hair too often. If necessary, we shave our privates. Then we wet our hair, which is enough to keep it nice and soft. Personally, I have a buzz cut, so I don't need to do that. We also wet our face, brush our teeth a bit, apply some perfume, and then we're ready to go. Story 95. Because men only need 5 minutes to do everything in a careless manner. If we actually care about what we're preparing for, it typically takes more like 25 to 35 minutes. Thanks a bunch for sticking around till the end of the video. Remember to subscribe, and until next time, stay awesome and goodbye.